Hello children, to continue with arithmetic progression, today's first question is which term of the AP is given 45, 41, 37 and so on, is the first negative term. Now what are negative numbers? Where is its position on the number line? Which will be the first negative number immediately after 0. So what are negative numbers? Less than 0, right? So first step here is, let's assume, let the first negative term be Tn, nth term, we do not know, such that this nth term will be what? Negative. It will be negative means what? It will be less than 0. Okay, now again record the things here. What is A? You will need the first term here. A is 45, right? Common difference. What is common difference? Second term minus first term. So 41 minus 45. Sign will be what? Minus 4. Be careful with that, right? Which formula we are using? I suppose everybody has learned that formula, A plus n minus 1 into t, right? Now this is our nth term. So nth term you will be writing 45, this I am replacing 45 plus n minus 1 into d, that is 4. And this nth term should be less than 0. This part is important here. Now simplify. 45 plus, open the bracket, what it will be? N into minus 4, so it will be minus n. Minus minus plus 4 less than 0. 45 plus 4, 4n here, minus 4n, right? 45 plus 4, 49, plus minus minus 4n is less than 0. That gives you 49 is less than 4 times n, or 49 upon 4 is smaller than n. Now when you simplify, approximately what is the value coming of that? 4 ones are 2s are 12 integer 1 upon 4, right? 12 integer 1 upon 4 is less than n, or n is a number which is just greater than 12 integer 1 upon 4, and n is what? A term, no? Means like it is a place. So it has to be a natural number. So which is a natural number just greater than 12 integer 1 upon 4? 13. Therefore n equals what? 13. So what is the answer? The first negative term is 13th. The 13th term, you can write the 13th term of given AP is negative, right? Now let's see the next question. This is show that 1 upon m, comma m plus 1 upon m, comma 2m plus 1 upon m, etc. is an AP. Different question again. You need to show that all these terms form an AP, and later on you have to find its nth term and a 7th term. So first question comes, how will you show that this is an AP? You have to go for definition of AP. What's the definition? Yesterday's class I have given you. If the difference between any two consecutive number remains a constant, then the given terms we will say are in AP. So let's check out how many terms we have here. T1, T2 and T3. So what I will do, I will find the difference of T2 and T1. Then I will find the difference of the next two consecutive pair, T3 and T2, and what I have to see, that this should be a constant. Both should be equal and should be a constant. So let's find. I have already mentioned here T1, T2, T3. So now directly I will find T2 minus T1 is what? T2 is what? M plus 1 upon M minus T1 is what? 1 upon M. Both denominators are same. LCM will be what here, children? M. And simply you get here m plus 1 minus 1, which gets cancelled, m upon m. This is simply what? 1. Now let's see what comes as T3 minus T2. It should also come 1. Then we will say yes, it is an AP. We are showing it. Sometimes we are asked that check whether it is AP or not. Here we have to show, matlab we know that it is an AP. We have to only show it. Sometimes it may be asked that find whether it is an AP or not. Then you have to see that whether the numbers, the differences are same and constant or not. Here you know in your mind that it has to come as 1, right? So this is 2m plus 1 upon m minus m plus 1 upon m. Again denominator is what? M. So you will have 2m plus 1. Now you are subtracting m plus 1, which is a binomial. So what will happen? Both signs will change. You will be writing minus m minus 1. Then plus 1 minus 1 gets cancelled. 2m minus m is what? Simply m upon m. So the answer is what? 1. So what you will be writing here is the difference between any two consecutive terms here, है ना? Consecutive terms is a constant, right? That is 1. Thus shown that 1 upon m comma m plus 1 upon m comma 2m plus 1 upon m and so on is an AP. First part. Now what we have to find? Second part, the nth term. Tn is what? For that you will have to find what is the first term, which is denoted by A. So for this AP, what is the first term here? 1 upon m. Second thing what you will need? D. D will be what? T2 minus T1, right? So just now we have found here common difference is what? 1, right? So nth term will write the formula A plus n minus 1 into D. That comes as 1 upon m plus n minus 1 into D again is what? 1. So simply it comes as 1 upon m plus n minus 1. Okay. We may simplify also, but right now, okay, let's simplify. So LCM will be what here? M. This will be 1 plus, with this m, n minus 1 will be multiplied. So m into n, it will be what, children? Mn. 1 into m will be minus m. This is our nth term. Next, what they have asked here, I think so, 7th term, right? So what is the 7th term? 7th term, how would you denote? T7 is what? So the only thing what here, n you will be putting as 7 over here, right? So we will use this now. Yesterday I have explained you that this is a generalized formula for this particular AP only. If we were not supposed to find Tn, we would have used this formula, right? So you will write here Tn is what? 1 plus mn minus m upon m. So T7 will be 1 plus, remember m is a variable given, n is what? 7 here, right? So into 7 minus m upon m. That comes as 1 plus 7m minus m will be what? 6m upon m is our third answer. 7th term is 1 plus 6m upon m, right? I hope you all are getting the way of doing now. Constantly we are using only the same concept and the same formula. Next question, you see which term of the AP, now AP given, I'll write which term of the AP 4, 11, 18 and so on will be 84 more. You can, when you are copying in your fair notebook, you need to copy the full question. 84 more than 13th term. You have to find term which is 84 more than the 13th term and AP is given. So what you understand? What will be the first step? You will have to find the 13th term. After you find the 13th term, add 84 to that. That answer is our expected term. And you have to find that which term it is. That is, it is at which place, right? So first let's record here. What we will have to use in the formula A, that is 4. Next thing is what? D. Second term minus first term. 11 minus 4, that is what? 7. A and D is here. And what you have to find? 13th term, na? So N is what here? 13. Here N is given, we are finding 13th term. The next step, what will happen? The term will be knowing and we'll have to find the value of N. Okay. Then formula is what? Tn is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So T 13th we have to find 13th term 4 plus 13 minus 1 into D, that is what? 7. That is 4 plus 12 to 7. 4 plus 12 7s are 84. So this is what? 88. 13th term is 88. Okay. So the term which is 84 more than this 13th term, that will assume as S. Let Tn be T13 plus 84. Okay. So Tn will be what? T13, just now you have found, what is that? 88 plus 84. So this term at nth place will be what? 172, right? So 172 is our nth term, and hence what is the value of n? Which term is 172? Our question here is what? Which term is 172? Here what was the question? What is the 13th term? Here the question is which term is 172? This point should be clear to you. Again, you will be writing the formula. Now, nth term is what? 172. A is what? 4 plus n's value we have to calculate into 7. So this comes as 172 minus 4 is equal to n minus 1 into 7. So 12 minus 4 is 8. 168 upon 7 equals 1, right? So 7 2s are 14, 4s are, n minus 1 is 24. Therefore n is what? 24 plus 1, that is 25. So what is the answer? Which term is 84 more than 13th term? That is 25th term. So answer will be what? Required term is 25th term, which is what? 172, right? See this question. Find K. if k square plus 4k plus 8, 2k square plus 3k plus 4 and 3k square plus 4k plus 4 are 3 consecutive terms in an AP. Again, simple, if you understand the logic here, these are the 3 terms in an AP. Only that much is given. And you have to find k. How will you find, children? The rule we will use here again. The difference between the 2 consecutive terms remains a constant. Here we are not checking whether it is AP or not. There is already an AP given to us. That means the difference of T2 and T1 must be equal to T3 and T2. Okay, we are going to equate the two differences here. Okay, so how do we write the steps? That just you see, T1, okay, we'll write only so that you understand better. T1 here is what? K square plus 4k plus 8. T2 of 2k square plus 3k plus 4. T3 3k square plus 4k plus 4. As these are the terms in an AP, therefore T2 minus T1 must be equal to T3 minus T2. We are writing for board examination. Even if you are not writing for board examination, you should always have a practice of writing all the steps. Steps assure that you have understood the concept. So T2, what is that? 2k square plus 3k plus 4. Now from that you are subtracting k square plus 4k plus 8. So you know na, the expression which you are subtracting, its signs would change. So here all 3 positive signs will become negative. So it will become minus k square minus 4k minus 8, which is equal to what? 3k square plus 4k plus 4. Now second term T2 will be subtracted. Here also 1, 2, 3 all signs are positive, so make them negative. Minus 2k square minus 3k minus 4 and work out. 2k square minus k square plus 3k minus 4k. What is that? Minus k. Plus 4 minus 8. What is that? Minus 4 is equal to 3k square minus 2k square is what? K square. 4k minus 3k plus 4 minus 4, 0. Again k square on either side. Both positive will be cancelled. Minus k minus 4 is equal to k. Do not cancel. This is negative, this is positive. So bring this k on left hand side, take 4 on one side, minus 4 on right hand side. So minus k, you brought plus k, which becomes what? Minus k. Observe, both positive k squares are cancelled here. Okay, this is plus, this is minus. That why it will not get cancelled? Either if you take this side, it will become plus. Plus is brought here, it becomes minus and not 0. So is equal to 4. You get minus 2k equals 4. K is equal to 4 upon minus 2. So you have got here k is equal to what? Minus 2. The same concept we have used in 2 different ways. One more interesting question. Let's do. Find the 10th term from the end of the AP. You are given the AP 4, 9, 14. Last term is 254. And what you have to find? 10th term from the end. Now recall how you have got the nth term formula. How did you get that nth term formula? You got na Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. You know that the first term, to the first term, as you keep on adding the terms, so you get the nth term. Now here from end, if you have to get the previous term, difference remains the same. So what you will have to do, you will have to keep on subtracting. Here we were adding, there you will have to subtract. If you add to the first term, you get the consecutive terms from the front, okay, first term onwards. From back, from the last term, if you have to get some number ka term, you will have to keep on subtracting. So here, see the change in the formula. First you write down here, if you consider, let L be the term, be the first term, or let L be the last term, that will be better. Let L be the last term, okay. Then nth term from the end, Tn from end will be what? L minus n minus 1 into d. That's it. L minus n minus 1 into d is a constant factor over here. Subtract from the last term or add to the first term. Okay, so here L is what? 254. A we don't need, but of course D we will need. So D will be what? 9 minus 4. What is that? 5. Therefore, and N is what? Which term from the last? N is 10th term from the last. So T10, do mention here, from last will be 254 minus 10 minus 1 into 5. That comes as 254 minus 10 minus 1, 9 5s are 45. So 254 minus 45 will be what? 54 minus 45 is 9. So 209. So 10th term from the last, 10th term from the end will be what? 209. Do solve similar kind of sum, children. You will find it very easy. Thank you.